Let's make platformer map sprites. Now that we have our player character, we could make more players and enemies here, but I'm gonna jump right into this second tab to draw sprites for the map. First will be a grass tile with some dirt under it, like Minecraft. The darker green adds depth, and we'll add some specks to the dirt to make it more interesting. Copy-paste, and we'll just change little things so we can have a variety of grass tiles on the map. Don't worry about copying these exactly. Just be sure that the left and right sides will look good when next to another tile. That's enough flat tiles. Now, on this one, we'll need a corner piece for making hills. A small curve at the edge will look and feel good in the game because the player will step on the whole tile. Now another corner grass, but facing the opposite direction. The next row will be some underground tiles. We'll make a few of them with variations like the grass tiles. This can have some kind of gem in it. This one can have a large rock. And I'll put a bone in this one. But feel free to draw these however you'd like. That's enough ground pieces. Now a platformer should have some platforms. Since I drew a ninja, I'll make some bamboo platforms. This works for a floating one, but we'll want it attached to something holding it up, so we'll show where it connects to a pole under it, and make it look more like bamboo. Here's the pole under it, and we can see how it attaches nicely. Now let's make another platform, let it float, and change the design a little. We can make one more pole for variety again. That's enough bamboo tiles. But maybe I want some older looking bamboo, so I'll copy-paste all 4 green ones and make these orange and brown instead. That's it. Now we have some grass and dirt tiles, corner tiles, and some platforms and poles that we can mix and match to build some cool levels. Now let's open up the map editor and draw our first level here. Here's a tip. If you hold down the spacebar, it opens the pan tool and displays this grid on the map. These 4 dots actually show you the size of one game screen, 128 by 128 pixels. And since 8 pixels are in one tile, that means one screen is 16 by 16 tiles. Notice the X and Y at the bottom. The bottom right corner of the game screen is actually at tile 15X and 15Y. That's because the first tile is 0, not 1. So let's count 16 tiles to the right, and we'll end at tile 15X. And this is the right edge of the default game screen. We can count along the Y-axis too. Not 16, 15 is the bottom edge of the screen. So let's draw our ground here all the way up to 15 by 15. Now we can zoom in and draw the grass tiles on top. Watch how I use a variety of tiles to make it more interesting and more natural looking. Adding a hill is easy too, thanks to our corner grass tiles. Play around with it until you think it looks good. So now let's draw this map in the game. This is as easy as map 0, 0. But as always, let's clear the screen first. That's how simple it is to put what we drew in the map editor onto the game screen. Now let's touch it up with our bamboo tiles. I'll start with the poles, then add the platforms. But see how they don't connect? That's what the first bamboo tile is for. We can build some cool looking structures with just these 4 tiles. So go ahead and play around and get creative. Since it's bamboo, I I can even make a tall living bamboo forest. This is not the full game screen, so I hold middle mouse button to pan up and continue the bamboo until I reach the top edge. Mouse wheel to zoom out and see how it looks. Now let's run it with the same code to see it in game. And that's it for the map. Draw your map sprites so that they connect up nicely and have some variety to look good. We will draw a larger scene later, when we make the game screen move to the right with the player. Any questions or suggestions? Leave it in a comment. And by subscribing, you are telling us you want more.